What's up, everybody? Chris here, hanging out, doing Q&A in the backyard today. Just can't stand being inside anymore. Weather's beautiful here. So let's talk quickly about exhaustion. This is such a real thing right now. So as an agency owner, as a business owner, as an entrepreneur, there's so much worry, so much going on. What's up, Alex? Great to see you. So much going on in our heads, in our markets, in our staff, our teams, our systems, our processes, trying to sell, trying to market. Cian, awesome. Great to see you as always. Yeah, happy Friday to you too, right? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I can't wait. I love the weekends. I love the weekends more than I ever have. So anyway, this exhaustion thing is real. So I'm getting questions about this. This one I think is from Steven. So Steven, thanks for this question in particular, but kind of staying on that niche with several other genres that have asked a similar question. Exhaustion is so real right now, right? We have a lot going on. We have kids at home. We have our business stuff, and we have an enormous amount of worry going on in our heads. So here's how I deal with exhaustion. I hinted at this yesterday and said I'll just address this a little more today because it gets into scheduling and it gets into how you manage your week, your day, and your workflow, and really getting past the worry of what happens if you don't do something right now. So for me, this is how I do it. I've been doing this way for years. And Dennis, awesome to see you. And I want to make sure that I kind of teach you how this works. Ruth, always great to see you. So here's how I process this through. I have big things that I have to get done each week, each day, each month or quarter, however you want to look at it. But the big things I have to get done that are super important are things that I know that I'm the only one on my team who can handle. If you're doing everything on your team and you don't have a lot of staff, then you might have a lot more on your plate than I do. But it's just simply a matter of prioritizing things, and you should prioritize based on what's going to bring you the most revenue in the least amount of time and it's going to give you the most enjoyment, right? So the most amount of money in the least amount of time and giving you the most enjoyment possible in that system and in that process. So it's really important if that's prospecting, if it's sales for you, if it's actually, what's up, Ken? Great to see you. If it's sales, if it's processing, if it's workflow, if it's leading your team, where are you going to find the most profit in the least amount of time that brings you the most enjoyment? Once you identify those kind of big blocks, those big rocks, so to speak, if you want to kind of lean back on some efficiency talk, those things have to go in first. And here's the big thing. You have to set some parameters around your day and your week, and you have to have some stopping points. I know, we're all worried. We all struggle with that. We're all just trying to hustle. But you can't let your day stretch into your night and your week stretch into your weekend. You've got to have structure. You got to have something in place that says, hey, I'm quitting today at 5 or at 6, or I'm quitting today at noon, or whenever it is for you, that allows you to know two things. One, to know mentally, hey, it's coming. The end is coming. You're running a marathon and you're doing training and you're doing all the work. You're exhausted. Your mind needs to know that there is a finish line and you do get to take some time off. That is insanely helpful when it comes to staying strong mentally and emotionally, just knowing that finish line is there. The second reason that finish line is so important is because it allows you to discipline yourself, right? Often we get distracted, our days get kind of crazy. We think we're doing a lot, but actually we're probably just spinning our wheels 20, 30% of the time or 70% of the time. But having that structure in place where we know there's a deadline and we can't let the day keep creeping on helps us stay more focused. You actually get more done the day before vacation, right? The day and week before vacation, we get so much going on, so much done. Having that deadline at the end of your week or end of your day allows you to kind of have that deadline. If you miss it and you don't get everything done you wanted to, no worries. Just move on, end the day, go to the next day, get it done, focus a little better. Getting that discipline and that practice in place is really helpful, and it really helps minimize exhaustion. Okay, so big takeaways here are, first of all, identify what's going to generate the most profit. What's up, William? Identify what's going to generate the most profit, what's going to generate the most profit in the least amount of time with the most fun and enjoyment for you. That keeps you fresh, right? If you can outsource or delegate or build a team around any of the other things that don't make as much money, don't save you as much time, and aren't as much fun, get rid of them, pass them on, all right? You do the things that are most profitable in the least amount of time that you can nail and get done. Once you're doing those things, keep all the stuff you're doing in some kind of compressed parameter so you can actually really get. Brennan, awesome to see you, dude. So glad you're in our group this week, man. It's always great to have you hanging around. Thanks again for helping so many of our people and giving some extra coaching time, folks, in this group. Totally appreciate that. So it's so important though that as you get those things identified, those big pieces that you have to do, most time, most profit, most amount of fun, that you really keep that in a structured parameter so that we can get the fences that we need to be accountable personally, right? We have to be accountable to ourselves. We have to get the right stuff done in the right amount of time. And when 5 o'clock hits or 6 o'clock or 2 o'clock, whenever your day ends, whenever you've pre-structured it to end, let it end. Get to the next thing. Go be a human again. Don't just be a robot machine in your business. Go be a human. Get your soul back, right? Sheridan, awesome to see you. And make sure you get that headspace back. Same thing for the weekends. When the week ends, be done, turn it off, and go get your humanity back. That gives you the clarity and the headspace to help fight exhaustion. It gets those priorities done first, but it also allows your head to know the end is coming. I'm gonna be able to breathe at the end of the day, and it allows your accountability to be in place where you know you gotta get it done, because if you don't, you just simply don't get it and have another chance. You're not gonna let it go to 8 o'clock at night. You gotta try again tomorrow. That's a really good game for your brain to play and for you to keep and be in charge of. That is the answer to that question. So thanks, Stephen. Again, I think it was Stephen. Thanks, Stephen, for asking that question. Love answering that kind of stuff. Any other questions before I jump off here? I don't want to cut anybody off. If there's any questions, I want to hit them. It's always super fun hanging out with everybody. I'll give it just another second or two. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend or start to one. It's Friday right now for me. I'm sure it is for most of you, unless it's already Saturday your time. Beautiful here. Couldn't help but be outside as much as possible today. I do have some work to get done, but I sure like being outside. So enjoy your weekend. Pick the time. If you haven't picked that structured time yet, pick the time and make sure that you've locked it down right now. You know when your week is going to end, and end it, and then go chill. You know, go have a treat, go for a walk, go play with friends, family, whatever you can do, and make sure you can actually just chill and relax. Sian, did they open up Tennessee today? I've heard that it actually opens up Monday. Our stay-at-home order kind of breaks off Monday, and then they're doing, I know some of these southern states, I'm not sure how the politics work on all this, but our stay-at-home order ends Monday, and then we go through this 2-week phase, CN, where we're like restaurants and a few other types of businesses can open up at 25% for 14 days. At the end of 14 days, the mayors and governors all talk and see if we've kept our numbers the same or at least decreased. If we get to that point in 14 days, we get to go to 50%, 14 days, and then 75%, 14 days. So I guess over the course of 6 weeks, we get to 100% open. If our, contagion numbers stay the same or continue to go down. Texas reopened today. Wow. So again, I mentioned this like earlier this week, regardless of what any of us think or believe about should we or should we not be opening the doors to places right now, regardless of how you feel about it. The reality of that is that it's so freaking hopeful. People are like, oh my goodness, we're free, and buying activities start happening again. So if you're selling into your market, please be selling. Everyone be selling. This is the moment, that emotional wave, that emotional energy. This is the moment to bring people into your product, your service, your done-for-you service, your info product, whatever it is that you offer. Reach back out, re-engage your clients who've kind of taken a little break and shut down. We're reaching out to all of our clients right now, doing free strategy calls with clients we've had for years, and just helping them through this process, because we want that relationship to stay strong. We want to make sure we can help them with the next things, and we want to be there to get the work when it comes, right? So super cool that some of these places are opening up again. From a business standpoint, from a marketing, from a hope standpoint, it's super cool. Take your own politics out of that. I sure am. I've got mixed feelings about it, quite frankly, but at the end of the day, me and my family are staying safe. We're doing the things we know we want to do. And I want to make sure that I'm reaching out and helping our clients and our prospects the best we can as they get some hope and get back online. Great point, Cian. Glad you brought that up. Okay, everybody, have a fantastic week. I'm jumping out of here, wrapping up a little early today. Can't wait. My paddleboard is waiting. I'll be on the lake soon. So y'all have a fantastic weekend. I'll talk to you all on Monday. Bye.